Howdy doody everybody, my name is KevGuuey and welcome back to Sakura Cupid. Do you regret it? I regret it terribly. If I hadn't enabled her, then maybe Lilim could have changed her ways. Maybe she would have become a halfway decent Cupid and she would still be living in heaven. Maybe we could still be friends. It seems you still care for her even now. My, your devotion to your friend really is admirable. You're not only a top-class Cupid, Seraphim, but you have the patience and tolerance of an angel. Maybe you could even be promoted to an angel if you play your cards right. You would really offer me a promotion? Yes, and a significant pay raise too. Miss Gabriel, that's very kind of you, but it's too much. I've only been a Cupid for a few years. I don't believe I have what it takes to be an angel. Angels are good, pure, and virtuous. They soothe the hearts of humans and settle arguments. Sometimes they even intervene in politics to stop wars from breaking out between countries. Oh. Okay, well... I mean, have you stopped all of it? It's a lot of responsibility. I'm not sure I can handle it. Well, I'll be the judge of that. Oh yes, miss. I didn't mean to offend. It's fine. I'm not offended. I've been pondering whether I should promote you or not for a long time. You have graduated from Cupid Academy with the highest grades in your year, and your performance has been impeccable. You always earn the most love tokens each month and out of all of your colleagues. I would like to promote you to the position of an angel as soon as possible to reward you for your hard work, but there is one thing I would like you to do first. One thing to prove your dedication to the offices of heaven. And what is that, miss? It's a small matter. It should be simple for you. I would like you to go to Earth, and I want you to return Lilim back to heaven, where she belongs. Yeah, I kind of assumed she was gonna say something like that. And she did. But I thought Lilim was banished from heaven. She was banished, but I never intended for her to stay down there permanently. Her banishment was supposed to be a temporary punishment for her slothful ways. I was convinced Lilim would hate it on Earth. I thought she would work hard to prove herself so she could return to heaven. If she devoted herself to the ways of being a Cupid, I would have welcomed her back with open arms. But instead her conduct has become even worse. She has fallen much, much further than I ever imagined. Oh no! Lilim! What has she done? She has been using her powers as a Cupid on Earth for her own personal gain. And no! It's true, she has been manipulating humans so they will give her their money. And that isn't all. She has cast aside the traditional bow and arrow of a Cupid and has decided to reap love tokens in her own rather unique manner. And how is she doing that exactly? Customized guns. That's impossible. Not for Lilim apparently. Though she's intolerably lazy, her ideas are rather ingenious. Really? You still use, like, bow and arrows? Like, come on, you don't use the guns like she does? Like, that's an awesome way to do it. Much faster. Using her customized guns and her love bullets, she has half-heartedly been performing her duties as a Cupid around Tokyo. But this is the problem. Bullets contain much more magical energy than arrows. If she hits a person with a bullet, it could be dangerous. Indeed, it's lucky she hasn't caused any accidents. Well, she hadn't until yesterday. Did something go wrong? She shot a human girl and made that girl fall in love with her. No way! Can't believe it. She's directly violating all three of the most important rules in the Cupid rulebook. Cupid rulebook? Cupid shouldn't reveal their identities to humans. Cupid shouldn't use their powers to make humans fall in love with them. And Cupid shouldn't use their powers against humans for their own gain. Exactly. I was content to watch them from afar to see how her rehabilitation progressed, but being that human girl is inexcusable. Lilim cannot be left to her own devices on Earth any longer. She must be brought back into our custody as soon as possible. This is the first time this has happened in almost 20 years, but if Lilim is using her powers against the humans she is supposed to serve, then she is no better than a demon. You must bring her back to heaven so she can stop this mischief before it's too late. And what will you do with her when I brought her back? We'll put her on trial, naturally. A trial? That's right. If she's found guilty, she might even be banished to hell. Banished? That's awful. Lilim. She's always been a lazy, good-for-nothing girl, but she's not evil. not a demon. You must return her to heaven. If we can stop her from making further errors, then we will be lenient in our punishment. There is still hope for her, yet she might not be banished. And that all depends on you, Serra. On me. Yes, bring her back quickly for her own good. You do that, can't you? After all, the two of you were friends, best friends, I believe. That's right. In Cupid Academy, Lilim was the only one who spoke to me. The other Cupids kept their distance. Maybe they were jealous of me, or maybe they thought I was too serious. But Lilim was never like that. She always smiled at me. She was the only one who did. Smiled at me so brightly, and she never let me be alone. She wasn't just my best friend. She was my only friend. You miss her, don't you? Yes, I do. I miss her terribly. And you must help her while you can, just as she helped you. Lilim might not realize she needs helping, but that makes an intervention even more of a necessity. I have to save her, Seraphim. Save Lilim from herself. Save her before it's too late. Her interaction can no longer be pardoned. Right. I'll do it. I'll go to Earth and I'll bring Lilim back. And I'm pretty sure that's not gonna happen. I'm pretty sure she's not gonna bring Lilim back. She's gonna stay down there with Lilim. I have to. Good. See to it that you do. And if you return with our runaway, you'll be rewarded most handsomely. Lilim, It's rare that a Cupid steps out of a line like this. I might be the head of discipline in heaven, but I haven't had a chance to exert my authority in decades. This should be fun. Oh, what an evil angel conspiring. I hope you can bring Lilim back to me, Seraphim. I need to give her a proper one-on-one punishment. Oh. I need to show her the error of her ways. I'll scold her for being such a bad girl. I'll take my time to scold her long and hard until she breaks. After all, isn't that what correction is all about? Hee hee hee. Oh, she's blushing. Hey, Lilim. Huh? Lilim, wake up. What? There's a voice. It's soft and feminine. It sounds vaguely familiar, but... Please, give me a few more minutes. My bed is so cozy right now. I don't want to get up. It's a lot warmer than usual, and the sheets smell nicer too. It's more homely. How strange. My bed isn't usually this comfortable, but now for some reason it feels like a small slice of heaven on earth. I never want to wake up. Hee hee hee. I'm allowed to. It's my house. It wasn't very ladylike, but I guess if it's from a beautiful woman like you, even that looks kind of cute. Yeah. I wonder if I could bottle up your drool and sell it as an anti-aging medicine. I'm sure it has curative properties. Maybe if I just tried a little. Feel a warm breath against my cheek. Wait a minute, what's going on here? Am I going to get ravaged in my slumber? Thanks for the food. Feel something brushing against my cheek. There are fingers in my hair, warm breath tickles my skin. My room gets hotter and hotter. My head starts spinning. Crap, this is getting dangerous. I should open my eyes quick. And what do you think you're doing? Quicker than lightning, I transform into a Cupid. My wings extend from my shoulder blades and my lingerie melts away to reveal more tight fitting lingerie, I guess. I don't know, Cupid uniforms are all pretty revealing. I think they're supposed to help wind resistance when we fly, but since Gabrielle's the one who issues these, I think she might have designed them based on her own perverted fantasies. Whatever. I'm strong in my Cupid form, my body's augmented by magic so I can perform incredible feats I can't do as a human. It's like rising from my bed and grabbing hold of my assailant. I seize them by the back of their neck. Their fingers dig into their unprotected skin, so they whimper. Yeah. They decide to assault the great Cupid Lilim without any kind of armor? How foolish. Now they'll pay the price for their folly. Mercilessly, I press my captive down against my mattress, smashing their nose into the sheets. Ah, Lilim. That's an interesting way to say good morning. Hee 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 hee. Oh. Look down at my captive. It's Mitsuki. Events from yesterday, impossible though they seem, come back to me in a sudden rush. The cafe, the love bullet, Mitsuki's confession. Did you really forget about all that? Mitsuki came back to my home like a lost puppy. I invited her in, and now... What are you doing exactly? I wanted to wake you up, but you wouldn't budge no matter what I did. I've never been good at getting up in the mornings. I used to get in trouble all the time back at Cupid Academy. If Serra hadn't stopped by my house to wake me up almost every morning, I never would have gotten there on time. And since you looked so happy when you were asleep, I thought, there's a bit of drool at the corner of your mouth and I wanted to wipe it away for you. I was just being helpful, you see. Wanted to wipe it away with your tongue? Yes. I mean, that was a general idea, but you woke up before I could. Your reflexes really are amazing. You're good at everything, Lilim. I know. I preen, flipping my hair over one shoulder. I am rather talented. You're incredibly talented. Please, praise me more. You're gorgeous and you have a good body and a great sense of humor and you are charming and confident and you're pretty good at giving chokeholds. Mitsuki's face is starting to turn a worrying shade of purple. Can't breathe. Oh, I'm sorry, force of habit. I draw my fingers away from Mitsuki's pale, slender neck and take a step back. So thank you. Oh yeah, she was wearing this before. Cough, cough, cough. Mitsuki presses one hand against her chest and swallows. Inhales deeply like a diver trying to fill the air with delicious oxygen. While she's choking, I phase out of Cupid form and put on my regular clothes. Then I turn back to Mitsuki. She slumped on the ground, head propped up against my bed. She doesn't look good. Did I overdo it? My Cupid magic against a human for my own gain is bad enough, but killing a human would make me look way worse. Then I'll be sent to hell. Mitsuki, can you stand? I'm good. You don't look good. I'll be alright, I'm strong. I'm from a big family. I had to look after my little brothers all the time. Compared to them, this is nothing. I think I'm rather more powerful than a group of snot-nosed boys. You'd be surprised, hee. Mitsuki gets to her feet. Her legs are trembling and her clothes are rumpled, but she looks a little better now. At least her face isn't purple. Her outfit, however... Hey, what exactly are you wearing? Oh, this? Mitsuki looks down at herself in apparent surprise like she's never seen herself before. Hello, something I found when I was cleaning up your house. Oh. I thought it was her work uniform. I thought it was cute, so I decided to put it on. What do you think? Mitsuki does a little twirl. The hem of her maid's dress twirls with her. It's a cute maid's dress, I guess. The bottom is covered in ruffles and the top part strains pretty tight again across Mitsuki's chest. It even comes complete with a cute, frilly headband. Mitsuki said this was mine, did she? I don't remember buying it, but it seems like the sort of totally pointless thing I'd waste my money on. I didn't wear it myself. I don't have any fantasies about being subservient, but I have a soft spot for cute girls dressed as maids waiting on me hand and foot. You look very cute. You really think so? Totally. It's much better than the clothes you wear at the cafe. I know, right? I've asked the owner over and over again to give us cuter uniforms and he just won't listen. Mitsuki looks kind of dejected. She kicks at the ground with the tip of her foot. Her toes are encased in sheer white stockings that stop above her knee. How cute. I wonder if I can say anything to console her. Your manager doesn't know what he's missing out on, or nobody else can see you dressed like this but me. Let's go with this one, the first one. Manager doesn't know a good thing when he sees it. If you dress like this, I bet your cafe would explode in popularity. Totally. Well, maybe it's a good thing we don't have too many visitors. I'm not the best at customer service, hee. Why did you decide to dress up as a maid? Isn't it obvious? I want to serve you, Lilim. Why? Because you're the person I love, obviously. You were kind enough to give me a place to stay, and I'll never forget that, not ever. I'm gonna try and make myself as useful as you as possible so I can let you live a life of luxury. Having a cute girl in a maid outfit pledge allegiance to me is pretty luxurious already. Though I do wonder how much Mitsuki's actions have been influenced by the love bullet. Because it still hasn't worn off yet. If she's up to such ridiculous antics so early in the morning. But I've been hard at work. What have you been doing exactly? Other than trying to lick on my spittle. That was just a one-off thing. It won't happen again, unless you wanted to. I'm the one who does the licking, Mitsu. Oh, I see. So you want to be the dominant one? Of course I'm the dominant one. You're dressed like a maid, but we're getting off the subject. What have you been working on while I was asleep? I was tidying up your house. I scrubbed the bathtub, rinsed the faucets, wiped down the mirrors, and cleaned the toilet. I took out the trash and the garbage cans, and I swept all the floors and washed the plates in the sink. I put your dirty clothes in the washing machine, I rearranged your bookshelves, and I untangled all the wires by your TV. Wow, really have been working hard. Work as hard as I can. When did you wake up anyway? 6 in the morning. Usually wake up that early. Yeah, I always woke up early when I lived with my parents. I could help them out around the house. I have 4 younger brothers. Not easy to look after that many kids and keep a tidy household, you know. I can imagine. Sounds like hell. Maybe that's what hell is actually like, full of screaming children. I wouldn't know. I've never been. Though Serra's told me enough times that's where I'll be going if I don't straighten up. And now I'm living in Tokyo. I need to get up early so I can commute to my college. You're such a hard worker. Mitsuki is so earnest. She kind of reminds me of Serra, actually. You don't need to wake up early now. You're on holiday, aren't you? Yes, but my parents always told me if you don't work, you don't eat. They're letting me stay here, Lilim, so I have to earn my keep. You're the mistress and I'm your servant. Hey. Hope she's not getting the wrong idea here. So you know I'm not going to pay you. That's fine, I don't want your money. You don't? No. Just being with you is payment enough. After all, I love you so much. I want to make you happy. You're so sappy, Mitsu. I poke around the nose with my index finger. Mitsuki goes momentarily cross-eyed. If you don't mind, I'd be more than happy to accept your help. I should try to take advantage of this for as long as it lasts. I mean, I've already broken one of the Cupid's sacred rules. I might as well keep going, right? What do I have left to lose? Threw out my pride as a Cupid a long time ago. Oh ho ho. You're letting me stay? You really want? When the love bullet's effects wear off, she'll leave on her own. I don't need to wait. Yay, thank you. Then I'm gonna double my efforts to please you, mistress. Mistress, huh? I could get used to that. Even made breakfast for you this morning, mistress. I hope it's to your liking. I don't know what you like exactly, so I just used up the leftover ingredients in the fridge. There wasn't that much food in there, so we'll probably need to buy more later. I'm sorry if it was presumptuous of me. Oh, don't worry, your pretty little head, it's fine. Really? Of course. You give Mitsuki a reassuring smile and ruffle the top of her head. I'm sure any food made by your tender hands will taste delicious. If it's even half as good as her coffee, then I'm sold. Wow. Starting to drool again. That's what she made? I'm not entirely sure. But it's something. I mean, there's a head in there, so it has to be nutritious. Stand corrected. Well, what do you think? Yuki smiles proudly. Her smile is very pure. It's just like freshly fallen snow, but that only increases the contrast between my expectations and reality. I mean, Mitsuki seriously expecting me to eat this? Honestly? Mitsuki holds my breakfast on a plate before me. She looks so happy. Sparkles could be radiant from her face. But as for the food itself, what is it meant to be exactly? Really, Lilim, isn't it obvious? Really not. It's a cheese and mushroom omelet. Omelet, huh? Did I even have eggs in the fridge? When was the last time I went food shopping anyway? I usually order takeout and I rarely cook myself. The last time I went to the store was probably a month ago. Mitsuki, are you sure the ingredients you used are still fresh? They were there, so I thought I might as well use them. Besides, the eggs don't go off, they have hard shells. I'm not so sure about that. That would explain the smell. Rancid egg omelet doesn't sound very appealing. I doubt you'd find it on the menu at a 5-star restaurant. Rotten eggs aside, I don't think there's any salvaging this omelet. It isn't yellow, it's a strange dark color, or rather, it doesn't seem to be any color at all. It's just a lump of amorphous matter quivering nervously on my plate. Yes, that's right. The omelet is quivering, shifting, pulsating, like it's alive. There are some things in this world that aren't meant to be, and this omelet is one of them. It's even more pitiful than Frankenstein's monster, just as lethal. Well, are you going to try it? Do I really have to? Of course, I made it with a lot of love. Right. Now I'm starting to wonder. Maybe the love bullet's effects already wore off. Is this so-called omelet Mitsuki's attempt to punish me for shooting her last night? Could be some clever plot. But Mitsuki's face shimmers with love and affection. I can't quite bring myself to believe that. He's being genuine. Heat up, Lilim, it'll get cold. I don't know if that'll make much of a difference. If it's warm, you'll be able to feel the explosive of my love with every single bite. My love for you isn't lukewarm, it's piping hot. What this omelet is supposed to represent. I even drew a heart on it in ketchup, see? Where? I see. I look at the omelet dubiously. It looks back at me. I swear it sounds like it's screaming in pain. Help me! Please help me! The poor thing. Maybe I should eat it and put it out of its misery, but then what would happen to me? Good point. I'm gonna end the episode here, everybody. Woo! Should we eat this omelet? I hope we get a choice to see if we get to eat the omelet or not. I don't know. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Sakura Cupid. If you guys did, then please slime that like button and subscribe down below for more awesome videos. Thank you everybody for watching this episode, and you will hear me in the next one. Goodbye!